Hey boys, we gotta disconnect. Yoo-hoo! We're back, we're back. Kill check. I'm not going anywhere. The night has just started, boys. We got the goals to the grind. Ogres to kill. The remerged ice core has been destroyed. They basically respawned, they had no enemies for a while, and then they got finished off. We got 5% more labor gain post-battle for all armies. Oh, finally, we get a full ancillary that gives line of sight and another ambush. This one actually the ambush defense chance. So this is a nice ancillary. The first one unlocked in 79 turns. What the fuck? Okay. Hopefully we can put this one on Gordus. You can put Hobgoblin Scout on a Gordus. So it looks like Gordus has been an afterthought when it comes to ancillaries. It's a second ancillary we can put on Gordus. And he doesn't have a line of sight buff. That's a massive oversight. This buff is this is acceptable. These values. The line of sight is average, and this is okay. As an ancillary, this is solid. This faction does have trouble with unlocking ancillaries, but we are working on it. I'm expecting a rework on the ancillaries for this faction. The only way they get ancillaries is from the Tower of Zharr, and it takes too long even with the reduction. Just imagine as the game progresses here and you get more cards and everything, by default 6 turns become an eternity. In 6 turns at this stage of the game, Empire and Kislev can unlock 100 ancillaries or more. Meanwhile, Chaos also get 1. It's crazy. That's why we need to put down to 2 turns. 1 turn I think would be too much. They really need to do something about their system in time. I think 2 is fair to experience some at least. Yeah, this is nice. This is very nice. Second wave of Archean armies. Right now we can't really send anything to go destroy him. But army number 3 we can target factions to destroy. I think we put this guy in the army with Zaytan for massive experience. Zaytan has mentor and he'll get like 5 times or more experience by being in the army. The hero actions are really poor experience. It's a 1000 labor there. It's a lot of influence. Finally getting more labor. This guy's got like 3 successful actions worth of experience. Okay, we got armor on Zayton. It's real tough now. Zharr. There's one province left here, and the northern Grand Kate is in the hands of Mami Ying.
Do you seek the Storm Dragon's wisdom or strength?
This is perfect. Perfect.
Zharr.
Let's find out where the armies are. They're definitely not bothering about Satan there, because the settlements are disappearing. It's a 3-turn reset. They move forward, the settlement is gone. They move back. Because this is not us. They see this now. This turn, they'll consider it. They might move. Next turn, if it's still ours, they move again. But the next turn will be in the ownership of the Grand Kate, and they'll have to reset the plan again. Because we are not here. We are here. And here is not interesting. Interesting is here and here. We're slowly chipping them away. Armaments at 444. Time to get all the good stuff here. Martial training. Unit experience plus 10%, recruit rank plus 1. There's another 2 recruit ranks here, and fast recruitment. Or more recruitment, which means fast recruitment. This with command will be 6 ranks. With overseer 8 ranks. This is a recruit cost for dwarf infantry. So there's one for general recruit cost, this one here. So 20, 50, 60. 6% cheap recruitment, 70 on dwarf infantry, chaos dwarf infantry. Or with the overseer recruitment. So basically, with everything set up, you could recruit rank 9 hobgoblins for free. And they don't have supply lines. You could also give additional upkeep reduction to hobgoblins with overseers. Such strategy doesn't really do much for the player, really. That's very good for the AI, though. Because the AI will do the mix, the player will not go for the mix. Okay, we've got some battles here. That's mentor experience, nice. He has additional experience. This guy already defeated 4 armies of Archon, if not 5. Now we can level up another hero. So the usual units with a mix of regiments renown. This is gonna be juicy. We need that Demon Smith Sorcerer to rank 20 ASAP. Now we added another power level to the army, especially with those technologies. The only thing that's missing now, another Forbidden Road, and the district on tier 3, I think. And we get even more cheaper magic, another 10%. 2 Forbidden Road with 2 Dead Wizards will be perfect. Oh man, this is gonna be bullying. There's a hill here and there's a gap here, wow. This guy actually has a skill later that can grant War Machines plus 20 reload. It's crazy. Which means these guys will be firing almost twice as fast. Ideally, we want like 3 Spirit Lich and 2 Fates before they reach us. With 2 Wizards, double that. It's a little bit thicker this time. It's not ogres. We only have to be worried about the ogres when we, if you want to go thick. This faction has 30% cheaper Lord of Death, which is crazy good. And they can get up to 50% cooldown reduction. That's a crazy combo with spell intensity. The only thing they don't have in good amount is power recharge. That's why 2 Forbidden Rods will do the trick. That's thick enough. That's too thick for the chaos. That's thick enough for the ogres.
Zharr unazan.
There's a Bloodthirster there and the Griffin. Fate is pretty good on those. Actually, not the Blood Letters. Well, not the Horseman there. The Griffin has magic, so let's shoot the Griffin. We'll get the Bloodthirster and the guns. I imagine better the fire there was sweet. I think it's fast enough, you know. Let's do the flashbang combo. You can move properly. That's why I love flashbang. The Griffin fired.
Hashot Noma! Zharr Unazar! Renders Atru! Barads Ahashut! Asum Ahashut! Grimas Dur! Slender! Daru Kenu! Rodron Isudem! Sulunasha! Alskanki! Oran Garais! Akfa a Grimadur!
Nice, but I didn't fire there. What the hell? Who fired there?
Isatu! Rodi Tabarais! Sarosentus!
Everything's on cooldown. 7-second cooldown on Spirit Leech is hot. Can get lower. We need more power recharge. We got 106 power reserve but no power recharge. That's why we need another wizard to recharge power. Another Archicon with another Forbidden Rod. Not enough recharge. Yeah, can we catch those trolls? Well, center taking some damage, but it's damage, not casualties. Nobody will taking any casualties here. Casualties will be over 50%. Like it's normal for a melee unit to take 50% casualties in a battle. It's like barely anything. Ogres would have done way more damage. Firing the demolition rockets on Chaos Warriors. And they're all starting to cement.
Akshuk! Traja Dabaratu! Is Adosna! Tunazuna Dormanuntu! Ei!
What's that? Marauders? Marauders.
Totasepu!
It's a pretty sweet position to fight Chaos.
Mahitu Demak! Mahitu Demak!
The blunderbuss did a lot of damage here.
Azkal Killer! Pashut Sarasdo! Tauman Sianunku! Taufabe!
Does Marauder in creation can also be turned into a complaint whiner? No. No, it means not in creation.
Bill Lofty! Water! Zharr Zatadravja! So be it!
$188 labor. We're definitely getting more. Pretty sure we shot that guy down. What the fuck? $1,700. I think we are good for another fight here. This is also single entry replenishment.
Traskrafty!
Stole a war banner.
Saruanasir! Iton is das!
That's our 5th influence, just like that. Click, click, click.
Thaumansia Nunku!
This guy has gained 3 ranks in that battle. We need Forbidden Rod. Helmut Dreska been equipped this entire time, no procs yet. Well, 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 another rank and we got Bloody Bombardment. Bloody Bombardment with Infernal Engineer. Those 4 rockets, those what they call Tomahawks. It's gonna be spam of death.
You are a degenerate.
The guy has life leeching, wow. We can clear all of it, I think, here. But if we take too much casualties, those ogres will attack. We're trying to avoid the ogres here with numbers. Yeah, that's because the one doesn't do anything, Toka. They try to avoid it. They avoid it too much when they just one is firing. One is really underwhelming. Two is okay. Two is good. Three are great. Four is enough. Oh, familiar battlefield. Well, right now we have to manage our resources carefully, so that's the main factor. When you have resources, do whatever you want. It's a different story when you're gonna have the resources.
Bagor Frod. Vahidu Demak! Dras Endbini! Escola Patadum Skalki! Al Skon! Uri!
I think we try to shoot Archeon here. This is no bait for the Fate. Those Horse Masters regular. I can see they're quite deadly. The Norscan cavalry is pretty good these days. We made sure of it. I think the Archeon is too fast to fire rockets on him. This is also trouble. I mean, the damage is there, we just need to keep pushing it. We get another flashbang, 35 seconds. I think we'll go for that. The horse is easy to hit with rockets. We have the extra damage compared to last time. Not worth anymore. This guy has the other tricks of shard, so Archeon is not gonna survive long. Archeon loses ward save, spell resist, he loses everything. Look at this, no resistances. This thing is so crazy.
Zharr Adro! Tehu Salasu! Landom!
I should be fine. He's getting wrecked by the other Trickster Shard. Yeah, Archon is down. Without Archon, they don't have the crown buff, so they should rout. That crown just gives them too much leadership. Yeah, I could have used the armor ability earlier. We just got it, so still getting used to having it. This thing is so nasty. So nasty. Archon is relying on 3 resistances and this removes all 3.
Zharr! Castellan! Macarthia Thalmancy! Dongum!
We do have hunger on this thing. The Life Bane Blade. Blood Letters Forsaken, the Chaos Spawn did some damage. And as they were getting piled, the dogs pushed even more damage. The army does have extra 10% ward save. Gleaming Pennant. Archeon down second time. This time we focused him way harder. First time when I dealing with him I forgot about the other Trickster Shard. Now the other Trickster Shard really get his toughness down. Nice, got a Trickster Helm. It's the best one to get. Best in slot for the Demons with Sorcerer and the what's it called, the Sorcerer Prophet. Armor of Destiny is still better on some characters, but for the Wizards, Trickster Helm. They're not really the same. Flash Bomb is, in my opinion, one of the best skills on the tree. You've seen the Flash Bomb on the Bloodthirster and two guns shooting it. This is nasty. Flash Bomb, I consider it one of the best skills. It's available on any of these characters. I don't like a lot of Hashut for this faction. I'm gonna keep it special for Drazot and Zulahu. For our predicament, a lot of death is just too good. We can now use this guy with the rockets. And Bloody Bombardment. What the beasties get? 10 fizz resist, 12 charge, and 12% damage. We got Fire Mirror, and we have stuff like Inevitable End. They updated like 800 magic items from here. There's a lot of cool stuff now. This is a CA item. This is crazy good for the Sorcerer Prophet. I'm a big fan of Sorcerer's Prophet, not just because it's such a good lord, but how well the items and technologies go with him. When this is some look at this. This is like hot. This just screenshot this and put it in my dungeon. This is just so hot. Chaos Dwarves do find more magic items than other factions. And I said this is such a sweet lord. It's so basic, but they do magic so well. Like any lord you play with this with the Chaos Dwarfs is gonna be extra. But these guys are so good. So good. I think the Sorcerer Prophets are better than the Archmages. They just like fit so well with the Chaos Dwarfs.
That was a mistake, maggot. You are a degenerate. Dromadrazul.
Nurgle always judging people. Are those ogres gonna be a threat? We had I mean, the nobles are not a threat. All those nobles died to a unit of Infernal Castellan. What do we do here? What do we do? We gotta adjust a bit. Let's transfer Potion of Healing. We move forward. Go in. This is a terrible out-resolve. This is an example where you never want to out-resolve, considering the situation around us. The post-battle result is better after a manual battle, always, for some reason. And we have a Potion of Healing, which we want to heal this guy right now, because we don't want to keep going. This is actually one of those really good ones for the guns. These three are out of commission. This one is almost out of commission. We do have these three, their arm is pretty shit, they were only able to get to double rank.
Zharr, Abguru!
And, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? What do we have here? Infernal Engineer that does not need to be active. Just missing a Forbidden Rod. Unless you want a second Lord of Death casting at the same time. This is gonna be so hot now. You know what's hotter than one wizard? Two wizards. That's why the Wizard Lords are the best. What are those missiles gonna do here? We have to land, right? My bad. This guy cannot be in the air. His ability doesn't work if he's flying. Let's see this rate of fire now. 6.7 seconds.
Bessa el Gravus. Strung and drag. Lofty! Bagor! Road!
Anyway, going good targets for the rockets here.
Zulu da Zharr! Saraja Abgru! Shoot down! Backshoot! Bakita through! How far away? Got Pasepu!
Where are you guys going? All these skills are actually add to the reward. That was such a long cooldown on the overcast. Overcast never worth it, but the guy was out of range. What? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 3 wizards, 3 forbidden roads. So basically the theory is to keep 2 trickster shards in the inventory. So when we find an arcane item, it'll be forbidden road with a very high chance. So don't get rid of this. That's how it works. So keep 2 trickster shards in your inventory. So increase the chance of finding this. Knowledge is power.
Makazia Thaumancy.
This guy got rank 13, damn.
Anfa Grimazul. I will hunt you down.
Yeah, if I understand this right, if you have 2 in your inventory, it will not get you a third one. And other uncommon is Forbidden Road. Considering the Armor of Destiny situation, I'd say that's exactly how it works. So this is the best item. So increase the chance to get this item, keep these 2 in your inventory. Upgrading this grants you nothing. It's trash. Unless you are trying to fuse for unique items. This is a terrible item. Terrible, terrible item. We're gonna do something about it. Forbidden Road is just crazy, crazy strong. Yeah, we got a Crown Skulls, but this is bizarre. It's an Arcane item. It should be an enchanted item. These two should be enchanted items. How are we gonna use this guy? I kind of like him being a battery for the main guy. We do have a good cooldown reduction. And he can still go the other way if we wanted to. With cooldown reduction, we just need power recharge. We don't need another guy casting this shit. Unless there is a specific type of enemy we're dealing with. The Chalice does grant a lot of experience, but it's nothing special, really. This would be okay for the enchanted item. But this definitely have some specific uses for sure. I guess this is fine for the moment. Vlad already has such a high killing cap that I've never even seen it. That's pointless on Vlad. That's more for characters like Kuget, like Durtu. Some that we can actually take real damage. Vlad does next to nothing. Vlad is too hard to hit. Vlad either gonna get hard countered or he's never gonna take any damage. So the healing cap doesn't do anything. As long as he's with Isabella. For Kugat, for Durtu, for example, this is crazy. Because they're easy to hit. Same for the Zombie Dragon, for example. On a Zombie Dragon, that's a stupid powerful item. It's probably better than a Forbidden Road for a Zombie Dragon.
Dromadrazul, you have no power over me. Durungandre.
Lightning Strike was so good this turn. Zombie Dragons are super strong and super strong for the player. And they cannot really get killed with the right build. And they're a magnet for shit. They're literally all in on the Zombie Dragon. And it will not go down. That guy survived with 236 health. Okay, at some point we'll get in a real fight where we can actually pay attention to how effective is this reload time, but this guy's a better right now. I think I'll just keep them at fire at will. Do have two flyers there. I don't think they're gonna be going around with these guys here. This is now power recharge. And we still lack one conduit. That's just enough for one wizard to go extra. Bring the Griffin down. Bring the Bloodthirster down. Bring that thing down as well. Tomahawks, I like it. They do have 2 additional buffs now, but this one is making them crazy. The Hellforge, 30% more damage. That's one is that was the one that does it. And we have the battle skills. But there is some obstruction if they're just directly there. With the Infernal Engineer, we could go probably for 6. 2 can be behind for extra support with the regular rocket. The base unit was really underwhelming compared to all these buffs. But this is currently with 1 buff here and 1 buff here. One Hellforge buff, basic battle skills and veteran battle skills, and they're also veterans. That makes all the difference. The extra range from the battle skills is pretty cool. I feel like there should be a technology that adds additional projectiles to this unit. Yeah, the renders have a crazy base, so it doesn't surprise me. Renders are Dragon Ogres with the offense of Minotaurs. Make both Minotaurs and Dragon Ogres look like shit. When you add in the mix the Hellforge.
You couldn't afford me. That was a mistake, maggot.
Rank 14 Saint Isaac. Let's get that mentor rank 2, level 2. We got Bloody Bombardment, we got military, martial military. We need. We're gonna stick to the renders here.
Doomskull Key.
The wretched host grant them fist resist, charge, and damage.
Dalabdanu.
It's a nice damage increase and more toughness. They got technology for toughness as well. That's a really good technology for them. Like, for example, 15 armor and 5 defense. Look at this. And then they get 5 more attack. Perfect vigor on veterans. See what the fuck? This is a crazy unit. We do have Fate for the close range now as well. I'll keep this guy close to the artillery. The bird, the keeper, and 2 Keva. How's our health? Yeah, go into the air. Go into the air.
Makazia Faumansi. Kunas una gorma nunku.
We get double Fate. This guy is lacking careful casting. Muscle might only be better for a fire wizard if you don't have other armor debuff. The Bale one is always gonna be go to. But Lamassu on a fire wizard if you don't have other armor debuff. Because a flamestorm armor debuff instantly destroys a unit. But they have other sources. Look at this. I mean, you could do it in multiple ways. Like this one, and you put the flamestorm, the unit just disappears. Disappears. This probably can even kill the big units with the flamestorm. Because it's another debuff from the Kindle Flame as well.
Doomskull Key.
Okay. More. Let's go. This is again this guy, huh? The funny thing is, if we get Saint Isaac next to him and we fire rockets, he's gonna go poof. He's gonna just poof. This guy has some resilience, but we put the other Tricksy Shard next to him, no resilience. We had a small risk of losing one of the Chaos Dwarf units, but we are close to recruit new ones. More worried about the Ogre follow-up. So this guy is at 27 speed. They were never gonna get us, right? They're not gonna reach us. This unit is really weak to any form of harassment. Preferably artillery shots. Or guns. They have 4 good targets for demolition rockets. This guy doesn't have Arcan Conduit though. We'll close one side and just have the renders threaten on the other. These guys are veterans. They got 85 defense. It seems to have frenzy as well. Fate. Spirit Leech. Oh, hold on. We don't want to get hit by that. We'll fade this as well. We are aggroing them right now, the army is slow. I'm gonna get terrified. Okay, switch on the prince. We need more power charge. The thing's gonna get murdered by the demolition rockets. Okay, give me 2 rockets on Keeper before he casts any magic, and let's get those chosen done with a AoE rocket. Put the shard on this guy. The knights are coming up. And I'm gonna go left side. Chosen are getting closer. There's another harbor there. Is that only can conjure Saruman? They totally ignored this left side. Send those trolls and the chaos spawn on the right. We couldn't close both sides. They're gonna send one side, so who cares on the one if one side doesn't get attacked. The rockets and the wizards delay the pressure on the center for too long. But like, when you look at this unit, it doesn't win its own. It's like having extended a lot of death, because it'll just target specific units, right? And with those units gone, the rest doesn't matter. Like, look at those chosen Chaos Warriors Forsaken, they just can't afford it to our army. But if you put in the mix Chaos Knights, all those single entities, it's a different story. But the single entities will just get butchered before they even get close, and the rest of the army doesn't work without them. This is where we just focus the stuff that bothers us, and when it's gone, the rest doesn't matter. It could be full chosen. They're never gonna reach us. I mean, this is just a really scary unit if the ever gets into melee. But if the unit gets into melee, I failed, or you want to fight him in melee. You don't want this unit close, you don't want this unit ever in melee. And the guns are literally just killing everything with little effort. Sometimes just leave them at fire at will.
Basically, Tafelos. Thaumansia nunku. Rikazenum. Tatuasta elbramus. Grasgrafti.
What do we have here? This guy found another unique item. Enchanted item gained, Burning Book of Corn, Volume 1 and 2. The first and second volumes of the 8 Burning Books of Corn, found in brass and etched with blood, these grimoires contain all manner of knowledge and power. Saint Isaac found 3 unique items today. I mean, he has a very high chance to find stuff. If we equip this, it will grant us minus 20 diplomatic relations in all factions. We have very high minks, it doesn't matter. Minus self-control provinces, that could actually cause trouble. So, it will be revealed in battle. Wound recovery time is plus 5 turns if he gets wounded, and we get 20 core corruption to all provinces. That's like a shit on steroids compared to the rest of the game. This item cannot be removed the same turn it is equipped. More fun stuff. While this item is equipped, there is a chance to find more volumes of the Burning Book of Corn after battle. So this is just the beginning.
Ulastas! Nahitiwas!
Well, it's kind of fitting after rampaging on Archean armies to find the books. Because we just rampaged over several armies. This sounds to me like the next sort of Cain/Nemesis Crown type item or a reward. Okay, we got Arcan Conduit on this guy as well. Okay, can only be equipped in the Lord. That's a massive penalty for sure. After battle, so it only works after battle. After winning any battle with this lord as the primary participant, there is a 50% chance to find a subsequent volumes of the Burning Books of Corn. So we don't have to equip it immediately. So we don't have to do this immediately. Okay.
Asumor Angas Lock. Makazia Thaumansi.
Okay, let's this guy then use the other trickster shard. Yeah, this penalty is huge. You should not have that equipped for more than a turn or two. We can then move it next turn. We're probably not going to see a battle in a few turns. Money is good for the next army. I mean, we just got a lot of money fighting fighting chaos.
Draftumlet. Dromadrazul.
This guy can also level heroes, no problem as well. Has a slot to level 1.
Dalet Castellan. Zensu Tharo.
This province is sorted. It's producing a lot of armaments now. Let's make sure we do the Tower of Zharr next. And then the remaining influence will be used for towers. Which are the provincial capitals to higher tier. This is more armaments. New Zharr Kate. This is shit's gonna rebel because those books. Is the labor population also causing issues? Because we need more provinces to spread around. We can use it for a few turns here. So this guy on veterans get 5 attack, 5 defense, and 15 spell resist. Armor attack from basic skill. These guys still don't have it. This guy's having 9 AP and this guy's having 10 AP. Makes no sense. And this guy's have 11. What?
Whose praise are Budraj?
The Infernal Irons one easily fixed, just give them 2 AP. This is the second wave of Arcane armies we've destroyed. We are now at what? 13 enemies. Nearly all the ogres are confederated by Goldtooth. But he has a crazy amount of stuff. Yeah, I see 3 ogres left. It's a pretty sweet thing. Oh, finally a Fireburn +1 and a Infernal Guard. Okay, solid, solid. So we don't want to have books on us. This is gonna go really bad if we have the books equipped. We want these guys to come. We just stay here. We have to guard this bottleneck when we get another army. Are all the heroes gone? No. No heroes allowed. No heroes allowed. It's much easier to clear their armies if they have no heroes. They'll also lose army abilities. Yeah, why does this guy have this guy on the battlefield when we can just have him in the campaign murdering heroes, right? They can have a critical success on an army or a settlement to destroy half the army or the garrison. Okay, we got 3 out of 3 there. We're looking for this. There's another apathetic. I guess apathetic is a no-brain. The one I want to get is hard to roll. It's a very low chance. It could take over 10 turns just for a chance. Apathetic is really solid. This first attribute is amazing, and the second one works. It's incredible. That's like a level of a trait which I approve of this amount of stats. And then you have stuff that's like I don't know, like this is missing a little bit, but it's acceptable. And the greedy one, for example, greedy one is complete trash. It's like 25% of that rate. We don't have one greed to show. The move is nice. Yeah, we actually made it proper as well. They have, I think, 4 traits right now that are pretty good, but there's too many shit traits. Like stuff like this on the Lord is unacceptable. Just like, what the fuck is this? This is also bare bones. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this trait. This is what I consider is just a little bit too much. It should be. And how do they assign values to this? And then you have shit like this. Literally, this had to be at least 10 control to be even considered as a trait on Lord. Like another example, look at this garbage. Too many traits, and a lot of them are super lacking, and some of them are just super bad. We'll take a look at some point. I'm gonna get a drink, boys. Birbeck. And back, boys. I see what you're saying there, Matt. Are you here? In case you missed the patch notes, what they're talking about it. So basically, there is a budget. There is a budget. Variety, something for everyone. Below the budget, you have arbitrary values on stats. and this is probably factored in the stat whoring. This is how they design shit. So you got, let's say, I don't know, just give an example here. What's something boring that's barely doing anything? That still might look like it's useful. Exalt. Look at Exalt, 5 research, you see this? So, trait is Exalt, 5 research. So, if they could put each point of research cost a certain point of budget, so they limited 5. Factoring for stat whoring, because people like research. Variety, something for everything. It exists, although who the fuck is going to use that on the main load? And there's an arbitrary value on stats. So basically, we've seen this with our own eyes. Is they assign an arbitrary value on stat like bonus versus large, and because of this arbitrary value, bonus versus large takes most of the item/trait budget, and there is no room for anything else. And they lack understanding of the game, what's good, what's useful, what's meta, which, you know, it's a bad thing for, if you ask me, from a developer. So arbitrary value. They are trying to include a variety of stats, something for everyone. That's why I have a bunch of bad shit, which is factored in by the stat whoring. Sometimes they get lucky, but it's because of poor arbitrary values. So, for example, like, this is why stuff like needful exists. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. This factors in 5 research and another 10 research. So the budget for needful is 3 times higher. What the fuck? Because we understand how the system works, and this is how they factor in for the magic items as well. They are just terrible at the arbitrary values. Terrible. This is why you have item like, for example, like this. Just look at this. There's like 3 lines of text. You know, a player would think there is something here. And this is rare. Lacking the understanding of the game is why Forbidden Road is like this. There's a budget, and there is they're trying to little bit do a variety of things, and what I like to call in development something for everything, for everybody. So this is like an important part. This one is heavily biased by design, because they have to create something for every player, even if that could be something like, I don't know, manipulative. Like, manipulative on the original value is a good start, but it's not good enough. That's why we had to improve it. And this is an example of a variety and something for everybody. Now that we know how this works, and we don't have arbitrary values and stats, we can actually do this near perfectly. Unless they are intentionally creating over-the-top items due to rarity, but you can always create unique items for that. Budget is pointless because of arbitrary values, and factor in to the stat whoring is stupid. So thanks to the mod, we can do this perfectly, because I exactly know how to go with this. This thing is literally requires an in-depth knowledge of the game and the meta, and as long as there is 10 plus traits, this will work. And we can totally just remove this. So basically, whatever they do, we can improve near perfectly. Because not only we know how to do things, but now that I've talked about the budget and the assigning the values, it's like you just have to see a couple of traits, have a knowledge of the game, and design everything according to that. We want, when you look at the, what's the most important thing? When you look at the Recruit Lord tab, we don't wanna get the one that's the best. We wanna make sure that they're all good, and they're paying what you're going for to get what you're going for. We don't just wanna look for one or two guys. That's terrible design. So we don't want cycling, and we don't want waiting to recruit something. The purpose of the mod, for example, is we open the Recruit Lord, and you want to see immediately something useful. And not just always go for something. So why would you recruit anything other than Needful? The Needful is so good that you don't even care about the lore. Because you're going to be getting almost double the amount of items. And you have stuff like this. I don't mind the Phlegmatic exists, just give it a proper value. Because it could do something. If they want this as in a factor of, you know, variety, something for everyone, it should have at least a proper value, right? And the purpose of the Miracle Balance patch is that there's good traits all around. Some will be better than others, some will be preferred over others, but like the moment you're getting something random or you have to go through multiple turns to just getting something fun, it just takes away from the game. And the fact that they're doing this with arbitrary values is horrible. Horrible. There is so much stuff like this in the game. I mean, you could go to another faction and you can see what we've done with the traits. And I think everybody can agree that we did a good job. But the CA will soon update traits and probably gonna do a similar job, if not over the top job. Guys, they know the Forbidden Rod is the community favorite item due to Star Whoring. And they added 10 spell intents to it. This is a generic item, by the way. The game does need more spell intensity stuff. And this made this item just... There's no words. And then you have an item like this, for example. How did this pass the 800 plus items rework? Just discard the second and third text, which might do something. Just read the first one. A rare blue item. Mate, I had people literally for a couple of years. They would message me. They would message me stuff like, "I just got determined on my Bloodline Lord and I installed the game again. My last two Bloodline Lords got determined. I can't play this game anymore. How do you do it?" Stuff like this. And then people are wondering, you know, surprised why I'm jaded. Can you imagine unlocking a Bloodline Lord and getting determined? And then you do another one and get determined. You literally just quit the campaign. And here, guys, you're just laughing. Laughing increased toxic level to critical. What can I do about it? Nothing. There's definitely some things that are really bad for the game. Because what is the most important thing in the game, guys? To have fun. And sometimes, you know, when the fun is the fun part has passed, you have to be satisfied to keep playing. So there has to be parts in the game that make sense to feed the fun part of the game and satisfaction part of the game. I already said before that put me in a base environment, remove all the traits, remove all the items, remove all the skills, and we still win on turn fucking 1. Because once you get a certain level of knowledge of the game, like what? This type of things promote replay value. Feed the fun, feed the satisfaction.
I will butcher any who interfere. You will be sacrificed to Nurgle.
How many tokens for a campaign where you can recruit only lords with shitty traits? You mean like we would play with in the vanilla game? It really depends what faction, what's the rest of the goals. We can have a chat. Guys, we're not even talking about dirty level min-maxing here. We're just talking about shit that makes sense. I know the people that are not really good at the strategy, who just want to have fun, think that this is just min-maxing, playing the game optimal. This is not. We just want the shit to make sense. There are literally 3 traits in the Chaos Dwarf roster that do the same thing, but worse. Like, what the fuck? This is just terrible. Matt, listen to this, listen to this. There was a live stream of Creative Assembly. They were doing tic-tac-toe, and they revealed Lord Croak. And they were building the hype out of all proportion. And I wrote in the chat that Lord Croak has a skill that grants people immune psychology, and I've written down, and the guy read that, and it just like overhyped it even more out of proportion, like it's something strong. Like, they don't really care about this shit, they just want people to be happy. As long as they put out the work. We are in 2025. When you're developing a game like this, especially a strategy game, you have to involve the community. If you don't, you're gonna look like a fool. And you're gonna deliver a shitty product. My favorite is when they're complaining the community is toxic or the fans are toxic. You made them like that. Deal with it. Deal with it. You're getting paid for it, for fuck's sake. What is material set? 400. This is 600. Look at that. Extinguished Phoenix Pinion. Enchanted item 20 spell resist, 25 resist. Interesting.
Afrinku Movim.
I mean, since we are, you know, beating the dead horse here, let's go back to, you know, to show this thing here, so you don't have to defend these guys. This is a fancy website that Creator Assembly takes on feedback when you report stuff. 7 months ago, this one might have been fixed. Might have been. But look at this. This has been a problem in the game for 3 years. This one gets me the most. Hey there, this thread is now closed. If you're still encountering this issue as of 6:04, please let us know. Thank you. 8 months ago, they updated the game, and they tell you to report again if you have still have it. Haven't fixed it. This is a simple issue to fix. Same shit. 8 months ago. If we kept going, we probably had literally a while of them. It's a fucking waste of time. And just to get this fake response, you have to get 10 upvotes. This website is going to shit. Nobody's even bothered reporting shit. They can literally just take feedback from a couple of multiplayer players to adjust a couple of units, and they say they, you know, they're taking feedback without lying, you know.
Gorkars.
45, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50.
Hashut Storm! Maori Tatagiort!
Two more settlements and all northern Gran Kate is under Gran Kate.
The struggle against a great enemy must be fought on multiple fronts.
They can add 15 missile resistance or perfect vigor. Where we are officially in the late game. This will add another damage, another charge buff to the renders. They get damage and charge buff here. That's actually quite a bit of damage on charge.
Gordas, backstabs.
I think Breg has left the area.
I ain't ready.
Only one I listen to is me.
That's a impressive camp.
Oh my god.
Hey, Pagan.
That shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Ceaseless March, 3 turns to get 5% more moon range. Let's go.
Think mata endrin coolly.
What? Zizu.
Our ancient empire has not survived until now without friends. The Storm Dragon gives her.
There's a crazy amount of stuff going to get fixed in the mod. I'll just take time. I don't really want to get obsessed over it. This refinery is still can go up. It's gonna be our second tier 3 factory. We will focus influence for now. We got a lot of labor recently. We got 17 pair. We focused influence on technologies first. Okay, Tower of Zharr. Tier 1 is complete. Domination. All the buffs. This is kind of like a second layer of faction effects and technologies. There's some really nice stuff in Tier 2. Mostly army abilities. This summons a Kedai Fireborn in the army, and we have a technology that grants another use. This is the big explosion. This is crazy stuff. This is the type. This is the stuff that people make. People have the Chaos Dwarfs fighting them pain in the ass. This is the stuff. This. And there's a technology that doubles the amount of disabilities. This 4 is what makes the Chaos Dwarfs pain in the ass. Look at the Dread Quick battery first. On tier 3, there's a sorcery district which can grant additional winds of magic cost minus 10% for all spells. Winds of magic power reserve capacity plus 3 for each sorcery seed claimed in the Tower of Zharr. So all of them, this is gonna be like plus 12, plus 9, plus 6. There is a Doom Hush here as well. Yeah, this the tier 3 is really nice stuff. I'm gonna add up with the rest of it. Now we got 2 army abilities. We got Armor Contempt and the Dread Quick Battery. We're getting resources for the next army. Yeah. Legion of Asgore and the South Hush have been destroyed. We also have enough armaments now to do whatever we want. We're gonna get this movement first, huh? 2 additional recruit ranks and 1 more local recruitment pass. That's massive. All our cards get another 5 hit points and 10% damage. And 5% ward save and better wound recovery. There's still another technology here called continuous bombardment. Ammunition damage and explosive damage. So we have a continuous bombardment and a blooded bombardment. So there's another one for the artillery. There's another technology here that provides 5% more range for the artillery. Hey Saint Isaac, no, Mage has not been renamed. You missed another wave of Arcane armies, got it all destroyed on a single turn. And we got a third Forbidden Rod. Now we have enough power in that army. Power reserve. Power recharge, I mean. While you're away, also go to Confederated these ogres as well. Judge Davi Punisher.
Skull key.
The resources for the third army are almost here. Saint Isaac, you know what happened while you were away as well? We found a couple of unique items. We have merged all the armors of destiny because I decided we're not going to be using them because we're just going to use trickster helms. And the first got fused into this scintillating shield, the new unique armor. And after that, we dropped Med's map, the big campaign movement range buff for the lords, but it can teleport you randomly in the regions. This is a pretty good item, actually a lot of fun. And while we were fighting Archeon, we found the Burning Books of Khorne, Volume 1 and 2. Like the moment the scouting was in the army, it started raining. You know how this works, Saint Isaac? There's a when the game is checking for a magic item drop, it checks for the unique item and then it checks for the regular item. I don't know why they did it like that. So you can find both a regular item and a unique item in the same battle. So you have actually higher chance to find the unique items than before. It doesn't take the regular drop, which is weird. The Hobgoblin Pump House is gonna be fully developed soon, and I can put the armaments into technologies and more units. This is the Tower of Zharr now. The tier 1 is complete. I went for the OCD on the last 2 slots, and now the tier 2 army abilities are getting locked. Got the Dreadquake battery first. These 2 unlock units, and this gives a little bit more influence per turn. I used all the extra labor to increase influence. We just destroyed 3 armies of Archaea and 3 more are coming, damn.
Os magos! Da Arno Thretragi Zatanda Draj!
They want peace, but we can't give them the peace. We have permanent war, and we can't go off to destroy them right now because we need another army to get out of position. So there was 50 factions alive on turn 80. That's impressive.
Gomleth!
There were 2 different obsidian lodestones. This is like the leftover from the mod. We're gonna revert that one to the new version. Oh, nice. That's a crazy movement, look at that. From there to there, thanks to this Mud's mop. And we're gonna get some labor here, boys. Or no, they retreated. This is 3,000 and 2,500. This is 1,000 labor though. This 2,500 raw materials is a lot right now. Talisman of Obsidian, huh? It's a cool item. It has a okay amount of corruption on top. So 125 influence to get tier 3. Good to know. We're almost done with North and Gran Kate. Just one more settlement here.
Trusted allies, what information do you bring?
This guy lost any military. What the fuck? They got even stronger. They must be expanding west. What the hell, man? We haven't even seen any of their armies in a while. They must all went west. We're gonna have to be real careful. We're gonna have to wait longer with this alliance. We have to get rid of Goldwood from Gran Kate first. Looks like Karazakara and Clan Angler has expanded a bit. That's crazy. Look at this shit. This cannot be all military. This must be camps. This must be camps. There's no way they have that much. I mean, look at this camp here. They might have like a lot of this. They confederated one faction. They are winning against Norska down here. And they're repelling the dwarves in the west. But at least the plan for Grand Kate is working. So far, it's fine. This can still go backfire hard. Only shame thing is about this, we have nothing out of this. Other than a massive buffer. No factories, no outposts, no towers. Just a massive buffer and Mummy Inc. to talk to.
Who's the Na'azaker?
Yeah, well, that's a lot of influence now. We can only do it if we have an army guarding it, because they can go around.
What the hell?
The moment we have territories, they send armies. You see how much military they have. The only reason they're not bothering us because we have no settlements in their path. We're getting actually some really strong stuff. This is going to increase the power level of our armies. One turn faster construction. I'll take that. The tier 3 is gonna be a big deal. And now we have access to something new here. Potentially game-changing. I'm expecting another Sword of Cain / Nemesis Crown type thing. But we gotta do battles to upgrade this. This is one of the new items in the game. The chaos will come here. We'll just have to be patient. We just have to send this bottleneck, because the moment we move this bottleneck, they're gonna start attacking the area. But the third army will solve this. With the third army existing, these guys can go start destroying factions. And target number 1, Archeon, and we'll have somebody else guard Armenia. It's very close. There's another considered here, that's a no-brain. We get recruit rank for heroes and 5 relations with all factions. 3 in 81 turns, huh? We need this guy to rank 11, huh? Because we're missing 2 ranks for level 3 server die. There's a special port here. Be cool if we actually keep these province, but it's unrealistic right now. We need to send St. Isaac to destroy Archeon, because Archeon will never stop coming here. Considering he has the Exodus Regiment's renown and several immortal lords, is going to be a huge pain in the ass over time. Money is good. Money is good. We have no supply lines and capacity. Does the capacity even work right now? We got 2 Infernal Iron Sworn. We got 1 Infernal Guard. We got 3 Chaos Dwarf Warriors. 2 Blunderbusses. We got 7 destroyers, 2 Fireborn, 1 Lamassu, 3 Great Taurus, and in a few turns we'll have a 2 Bell Taurus. Okay, we definitely have enough troops here. This is really expensive without the last skill. We had +6 to Kedai Destroyer from the Tower of Zharr. +2 to the Great Taurus and +1 to Bell Taurus. I did have +2 to Infernal Iron Sword though, which is hot. These guys are very reliable. What's also very reliable are the great weapons. This grants us confidence and security in battle. So we gotta unlock 2 of these. We're gonna get this before we start recruiting. Potentially mandatory service as well. Mandatory service technologies are not good. Once you have crazy resource, mass production is nice. Oh, this is not worth right now. This would be 10% cheaper ones, but we have to go through living metal, which is not worth right now. I guess the weapon depot right now makes the most sense. And when are we starting to recruit this? We just need a deterrent here so St. Isaac can go into Archeon's territories. We have to destroy Archeon. Archeon down and his vassal down is gonna give us a lot more room to in this area. And then we can start chopping go to the north. This province is okay, this one not so much. What the fuck is this?
A true diplomat can
43 settlements, what the shit? Both World Walks and Winter are getting destroyed. I guess we don't have to go to Norska. You know why this is happening? Because Belegar is not fighting Vlad. This is bizarre. Belegar must be in a perma-stuck war with the Skrug. Belagor, these guys could be annoying too much. Yeah, Vlad, we have same interests as Vlad. But we need more military to work with him.
thy words with care.
Nakari on Ultuan, Clan Molder in North, this is Sigvald. We have to destroy Sigvald anyways. Sigvald has 2 vassals, what? Krag and Ahol. Okay. Okay, this could work, this could work. This is also a nice chunk of money per turn. This is actually gonna be more money for him. But he has so much money he can spend anymore. Who else is here? Nakari, we don't have to fight Nakari, but I'm curious to what happens in Ultuan. We saw Gromdal being destroyed. I feel like it's gonna be Valkia gonna control all of Nagorod. And those Spine of Sodic Dwarves gonna control all of Lastria. Skegi might be controlling that area as well. Okay, there's definitely options here. How strong is Clan Molder? Vlad is fighting like several factions we have to destroy. Manfred is allied with the Arkan. What? Now, Vlad actually is looking for a friend here. Clan Mulder has 3 settlements, but they could come closer to us. Sigvald is far. There's Skrag there. I'm wondering about Skrag. But keep him in the shroud. Hopefully Belegar gets wrecked. Copium. How is this guy still alive? How is Torak still alive? Karak Zorn is controlled by vampires. And this guy is still alive. Karakaren has lost all military again. This is good. This is good. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 mutual enemies, and we have destroyed Sigvald anyways, right?
I am Vlad von Karstein. Choose thy words with care.
Oh, Vlad is gonna love me. Vlad is gonna love me. The only reason Vlad doesn't like me if for some reason he turns on Gran Kate, which is unlikely. There's a decent chance of Vlad will trade with Gran Kate. Just you watch. Vampires are really difficult to create diplomacy as the campaign progresses, and this is the ultimate their downfall as a AI. But they had a buffer this entire time. So we have mutual interests here, and the wall is too massive. This is 19 points. 1.6 is not enough for 22,000 gold. Well, whatever we do here, we want to ask money from him. 33,000. Holy shit, he's dirty rich. He doesn't care about money. This is another enemy with Vlad, huh? 42,000. He can finance my 3rd army, no problem. This is the money we need for the 3rd army. I don't need both treaties. We just need 1 treaty. When you sign a treaty, the treaty grows in value over time, which makes further diplomacy easier, and we get more value out of it. Trade gives us 22,000. Non-aggression gives us 28,000. If we give him trade, he'll get so much more money, and he'll value money even less. This is massive. We do get another 5 enemies though. But we have to destroy all these factions except Skaven and Nakari. Now we can see what's going on in the west as well. Back to 18 enemies. They're making over 800 per turn from us. And this is going to be another good hot location for Conway later. Seducers Slanesh are on life support, allied with Moratti and Belacor. Voring Taurox? What the hell? Taurox alive? I'm gonna have to go destroy Taurox in Nagorod. I hear it probably has like one settlement, right? We have to destroy the Shadow Legion. We have to destroy Southern Tribe. We see anything else here? Mami Ying does not like arteries with Sylvania. Just a little bit, just a little bit. But she is biased for trade with them over time, so should be fine. Vlad doesn't care about anything really. He just wants to have us on our side, on their side. If we get military X with Vlad, we can seal all of his territories.
We have much to
But
discuss.
this one requires a lot more
Welcome.
military. Here, he's too much military, so this treaty is crazy in his favor. I wonder how this would turn out if we had to destroy vampires instead of dwarves. Because we're gonna have to fight dwarves anyways, and the vampires would just be an extra burden. But who'd ever guessed the vampires would have been like this? The vampires have high buffed units in this campaign right now. So Sigvald is rank 7 with 13 settlements. At war with Valkia and Kemler that we don't see. So Valkia has destroyed Gromdal from the looks of it. And he's trading with Khazrak. It looks like all the beastmen are alive. Kemler and Vlad have literally dwarfed the center in the center of the world. We don't know who's rank 3, and we don't know who is rank 4. If I had to guess, something tells me Kemler might be on rank 4, and Valkia rank 3. We don't have much information about the world, really. We've just been in our corner for a while. The only information in the world, this extra one we acquired, is from convoys. So we're still pretty ignorant what's going on elsewhere. We just got a little bit more information because of the joining of the wars. And we're back to 18 enemies, out of which we don't have to destroy 1, 2, 3... 3, so we have to destroy 15 of these. But economy is perfect for the next army. Economy is perfect for the next army. Let's get military doctrine. Hold on, where's that other guy? 3 turns. It's additional rank. We're not gonna match for the next one. Get weapons depot. 2 more ranks. And we'll switch this. We're gonna get an army to buffer this area, what Saint Isaac has been doing this entire time. And we will send Saint Isaac to destroy Archeon and his vassal.
Asumor Angas lock.
Ignotial.
I'm the one in charge round here.
Ha! Eat on dogs.
There are ruins around. This plan has been going along, but it's been so time-consuming, and we gain nothing out of it regarding resources. But we have to deal with Gold somehow. Davi Pleasure Tower can go tier 4. Tier 4 has a couple buildings I want to build. We do want this one to tier 5 for another Temple Hashut. With enough influence, we can fully control Tower of Zharr, and we'll be able to get tier 5 towers on occupation. In tier 4, in this place we consider building stuff like this. Yeah, if there is a port to occupy, we'll make it a factory because the outpost port is terrible. Really, really bad. Should be taking a look into at some point. Okay, this will be our first living quarters as a faction-wide recruit here. Three more buildings available here. One will be hero capacity, one will be Temple of Hashut, and one will be the furnace. Yeah. Hero capacity is more limited, I think, for... I guess this is 10 research, so another Kadai is really expensive though to build. Yeah, getting more advanced military is crazy expensive. Until we get more factories. One moment. One moment. The main province is full build up, so we don't have to really save armaments for anything else. Looking at the other stuff now. Okay, we put all the extra labor into influence so far. Still 4 seats here, then 6 here. Not sure how much are these gonna cost. 300, and this costs 600. Okay, so we definitely want more Temple Hashut. It's too soon for alliance with Kangate, but at some point we'll ally and use their military. I think it's safe to invite him to war against Gelt at least. I don't want any ideas them getting treaties. So from Warriors of Chaos, who's alive? Let's see. Archeon, Sigvald, Azazel, Festus, Valkia, and Belakor. Looks like from the Beastmen only Taurox and Kazakh are alive. It's another answer we haven't seen yet. This one's for Bull Cantors.
Come then. We is moving this.
Put the drop there. This guy don't have the movement for it, but let's see.
Takazak!
Many, this is 600, this is 900. It's a lot of influence.
Skarzi Ita! Rarjar! Velu Faskard!
So factory port. Well, factory port is okay. Yeah, these guys cannot follow with the Zayton. Zayton has too much movement. Okay, this is it for the northern Grand Kate. Now the next step is on the other side. This is the Grand Kate. Maming is in a really good spot right now. This is a nice province to keep, but it's unrealistic. We have to invest a military here. I'm just getting another army to deal with Archeon.
Through me, you have the Celestial Emperor's favor. A boon to the defense effort.
What was this one called? The border Fucha. This is amazing for her. Okay, what do we have here? This is the enemy of blood, huh? And this is the enemy of blood. Okay. This is also enemy of blood. They have they don't have any idea starting other wars.
Unnecessary evil.
Okay. I think at some point they would have attacked Goldtooth here, no doubt. Now this lowers the chance. One more settlement here. This is all secured here. Then the other side. If we do the other side from the bottom, we might actually keep it. Oh. If I attack it from the bottom, we might keep it. It's a lot of resources here. This place, the Warpstone Desert, connects into the Bone Road, which connects into the Ivory Road. Nobler Country connects to the Haunted Forest. I need Mummy Inc. to control get a hold of Grisus and Haunted Forest. And this will be her door to the west. But this is also awfully close to Karazakarak and Karakadrin and the other guys. Movement range. Okay, Zayton is done for his turn. Another level of mentor on Castellan. This guy is currently leeching experience here. It's fastest to get in the army because of Legend Lord Mentor. And the last thing on Zayton here will be Wretched Warhost with Hellish Blows. I'm intending to put this type of units in the army. I have option for the Bell Towers and Kadai units. That's 2 more damage buff for the Kadai Destroyer. As already has pretty good base, attack is a little bit more important. We have this thing called Hellish Standard, which can grant it 5 attack and 10 weapon strength. Bull Cantor to armor the Ogre Rider.
Zharr.
At least it's not Davi Rider.
Sumazma.
Now you're Captain Amateur.
I mean, could always be worse, right? Could always be worse.
Fahasut.
I'm not even sure where to start Koskis, but something to do with the tech tree and research first. Okay, we got this guy with conduit flying and forbidden rod. The next step is careful casting. Saint Isaac will equip the books. Equip the books. It's a 50% chance to get more tomes. The debuffs are crazy though. You don't want to have that equipped more than 2 turns.
Tempt me not.
Well, we were hitting, so they moved in again. They made peace with Gold, so no wonder they are sending everything here.
I am ever chosen.
With the third army going up, Saint Isaac will go to destroy Archeon's faction. This guy is a needful rank 8. This guy is rank 5. I guess this is mentor levels.
Hasut anunku. Domleth.
Fortunately, we don't have enough for a server die. Maybe? It's actually quite big. We can also always switch around. Now we have 1 skill point in there. The next lord ought to have it. We'll have it follow one of these guys. This one is really strong together with this. Okay, first thing first, Arcan Conduit. We're gonna need another Forbidden Rod. This guy have a Trickster Helm, nice. And we can give him Mortality for now with extra experience.
Stammen sie Zharras.
Agni Etta, the Ogre Tamer. We can recruit rank 7. I have no war machines available, huh? This guy will be fighting probably just ogres for a while. He has to guard this pass.
Zharr un Kuz!
We're gonna probably go like 3k negative with this army. This is no brain. But we can save some upkeep by getting things lost. But how many turns are we gonna recruit? It's a 6 capacity. Again, no extra fireglass. We have 834 armaments. This is probably the most critical unit start of the army. This is the most reliable thing when shit goes bad.
Wanan Baras!
Rank 9, huh? 2 renders for security. This army is gonna be almost identical for like the St. Isaac's army, considering what we have available. Let's put 1 destroyer. Do this for now. Look at armaments for machines. We just need one more deterrent here for now. So St. Isaac can go into destroy Archeon. Okay, the executions begin. Is the direct battery only for the our territories? The one from the tower, yeah. Well, now that the third army is being recruited, we can finally not just keep killing him, destroying his armies, but we can go for his settlements. This is the third wave of Archeon's armies. This army has already destroyed so much chaos. Oh, that's just outside Armenia, right? It's a war zone. These formations are weak to explosions, but they don't have any.
Zharr unazad! Mahitu demak! Ey! Shuti agre! Kars kazar bakus! Ogdrin! Dumskar!
Well, well, well. You die,
Auri roar!
and you die.
Magor! Roar!
The hell can I have that crazy little fire on?
Hashot Noma! Hasut Kar! Bilklafti! Zaraza Tadrasja! Rugden! Hai! Taumetsi!
Okay, rockets are in range.
Drafjan!
This is a shrine. No, it's a chariot. Shoot the chariot first.
War!
Okay, hell cannon is down. I'm gonna get rid of this guy as well. We can drop his resistance for a missile, right?
Zulu Nasha!
We just had to put a wizard over him.
Rug! Grodi Tabarai! Makarzia Taumatsi!
The other took the shard. Look at the difference with the other took shard in the area.
Is Abdons!
What the fuck?
Magor! Roar!
Fire, boys! Here they come. They still miss one technology for damage.
Hashot Nova!
What a fucking peasant.
Morandaslok!
Next.
Oh, Ahashu!
That's a 40% damage buff there.
Warma!
This thing has a lot more health though.
Move him! Starkey! How far away?
They're singing their army with the Hell Cannon crew. Okay, stop firing, boys. Switch to missiles, the Shrieker missiles. Let's rain hell on the infantry. Those guys are really tough. Let's go for them next.
Feos Worky! Grodi Tabaraks!
Yeah, that's all for the threats. We can park this guy here for red fire. We can increase red fire almost twice as much.
Hashot Ibu! Trisudam!
Let's call the Infernal Engineer.
Anun Kulet! Derdok! Daleth Kastalai! Doctor! Shoot! Grima's Gorm! As Kalkiller! Unbox them as Elgi! Come and see a new on a brick drop. My goal, Lord! Zharr! Zharr! Asumorangas lok. Zharr Atadravja. Stas Salasu. Gotasepu. Trajle. Kauman Sianutu. Hey! Hey!
Traitors are coming! Danger close! They got decapitated with a charge inflict. We'll put these things a little bit further in the back.
Zharr! Makarzia Thaumansi! Onum Kulen! Barak!
They can heal if they get hit by this guy. Yeah, it doesn't work regeneration. There's a weapon that prevents healing.
Waddle! Masud Karas! Zharr Atadravja! Thauman Sianutu!
Master deserters!
Asumorangas!
I think the blunderbusses killed one of the infernal Iron Sworn. Should really just stay in the back to shoot the large target. You can see the amount of damage on the wizard is up the moment we got a second Forbidden Rod in the army. We just unlocked Burning Books of Corn Volume 3 and 4. The third and fourth volumes of the 8 Burning Books of Corn, by the way, 50% chance. Bound in brass and etched with blood, these grimoires contain all manner of knowledge and power. 50% might be a little bit too high. Why they put 50, not like 25? So the penalties are even higher. How many of these books are exactly like 50 minus 50 minus 10?
Taumansia Nunku.
Ho 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 ho! What? What the hell? You have to have both equipped? That's like crazy, man. The entire faction is gonna go to shit with all these penalties. This is 50% chance, and this is 50% chance. This chance seems to be like tad too high, right? I feel like 50% chance is a lot for this. I thought they would just upgrade to the next item, you know. This would made a lot more sense if this was like Wall 1 and 2, and this is like 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I guess that 50% can also backfire. You can have a, you know, it's like flip a coin. Yeah, but these penalties can be avoided by only equipping this when you have a battle. And if this is not equipped more than 2 turns, there is no penalties. They have dissipate too fast. Because the next turn I can remove this item from me, and the next turn it's like nothing happened. If we have equipped for 2 turns, then we have to wait 2 turns. Because these penalties only add up if we just have it equipped for several turns. We can just remove it next turn.
You will be sacrificed.
I think at this point we just go into Arkane's territories.
Show me the money. Sun is ready. Start on it. The Aldi Bizarre. Yajunke. Krasaitai.
This guy's getting all the good stuff. We seem like a high roll. We're just gonna go on this path now. We're gonna go for Plains of Zambajin first. We no longer need to stay here with St. Isaac because Agneta can now take over. And the only way they have a chance against our army if they stand to it once. That has to happen on their turn. This unit's or clear a show with the veterancy and the skills. Like Sondervelling without anything. Both these guys are mounted up. We just put the shard above them and the rockets will destroy them. We're just missing, I think, 1 buff on these guys and they have everything. But the rockets with the shard just crazy. They take full damage. Is this the same formation?
Kastalan! Rinas Bazarna crew! Isa El Gramus! Ashut Saraskom!
I think the most damage you're gonna be taking this army is from Forbidden Roads. Unless we fuck it up.
Soros and trolls! Mushkul Gilu! Zharr to the Zharr!
Rockets on the Manticore. The black powder plenty is crazy. And next to this another 10%, so there's 40% more damage. Shame that they can't angle properly there. All the tricks shard is active. Rockets are on the way. Regular abilities killing the character slowly. This guy had enough. Let's land for the buff. This grants the entire army armor and defense in that area. The ogres are doing okay against the renders. I'll debuff them completely here. God damn the chain lightning! The dude gets 15 spell resist in rank 7. They are thinking the march stance, but we still get better reward by killing more.
This was not meant to be!
Did we lose like almost a half health to the what's that Nurgle Spirit Lich ability called? Can't remember right now. It's a really strong one. What's called? Rance Visitations, yeah. That one is really good, especially with some spell intensity. I haven't decided what to do with the damage effect. As the damage effect that's above the Spirit Lich. I think we're just gonna make the number round. You know, like the it has the same damage in Final Transmutation, for example. $66, 133. That's a 100 damage. That damage is actually okay, it's just duration stinks a multiplier. Same for the Final Transmutation. The same damage. These abilities have been finely tuned over these in esports because of the very good direct damage, but duration has to be adjusted. But these both abilities need better duration. I think this damage is fine, really. The Spirit Lich was what, at 50? This is at 100. This is supposed to be a way more powerful version of Spirit Lich. Like Spirit Lich went from 50 from 50 to 60. That's fair. Otherwise, it's just too low damage. Duration went up by 2 seconds. The next damage effect I haven't been decided yet, but now that I see it's about duration. This thing is very expensive. Like in Lord of Lies, you got Dead Frost, which already has a strong base duration. You just need to be put to a new Spirit Lich damage. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is a spell that's in between, considering the costs. It's okay that some spells are supposed to be considered stronger versions, because there's also lore behind them. And the damage and duration is adjusted by the cost, because you know how it's designed. But I think Rance Visitations and Final Transmutation is slightly better duration. Run Civilization is supposed to be the strongest version of this ability. And Final Transmutation is supposed to be a very, very strong spell. So what I see for Final Transmutation is probably just a duration adjustment. This is pretty straightforward. This is an expensive spell as well, with a very long cooldown. The regular version is too expensive for this duration. This is just really off. And if you overcast it, it costs a lot more. Yeah, I can totally see duration this shifting, even towards 12 seconds. This should probably find at 20, if not 18. Yeah, this is the same shit as this. It's the duration just screams multiplayer. But it's supposed to be a powerful spell. There's a lore behind the spell, how they balance in the game, and then how they adjust the numbers according to how effective it is. The idea behind the mod is to remove multiplayer part of the game. Like, this is a really strong spell in the hands of the AI, for example. Everything else here kinda sucks. So I have to factor that in as well. Well, this is, other than this, it's probably the strongest set of abilities. This is very expensive. This is initially the Warhammer 3 magic was more of the same, but more expensive. They've been adjusting it ever since. I think when it comes to direct damage, this one should have the longest duration. Since it's supposed to be the most advanced of this version of the spell. On a single target. Yeah, there's no reason to adjust the damage on this type of spells, it's just duration. Duration is just not there. Spirit Leech effects had terrible damage. Went up from 50 to 60, and that's just because of spell intensity is gonna be good. Will still be bad. Like the Spirit Leech and Ferrobuna got 2-second duration and small damage increase. I think the next stage of the stuff like Final Transmutation and the single target on the level of transmutations just need duration. The duration on Final Transmutation is horrible for the cost. So far the Shadows and Death got similar treatment. Fire got a little bit better buff. And Light got huge buff. Light is... you won't even recognize it if you use the Light with this mod. Someone got hit by the Chain Lightning Arm. Light has been designed in mind with couple of army compositions. Primarily, if you don't want to use destructive magic, if you want to make just your units more effective with buffs, constructs of the Tomb Kings, and any missile heavy army.
Thaumancia Nunku. I will butcher any who interfere.
That's a holy shit assault units.
Dromadrazul.
We adjusted already a lot of spells, but Death, Fire, Light, and Shadow have gotten really like, I think they are like near done. But over time, you know, there's always room for adjustment. Like the Flamestorm recently got adjusted again. Higher cost, low radius. Because we can have the regular Flamestorm that effective.
Anfa Agrimazul. Dalvunbar. Dak Drath. Got. Doomskullkey.
You're supposed to be using more of a overcast upgrade Flamestorm, but the regular Flamestorm was so effective the upgrade Flamestorm didn't even exist. So a regular Flamestorm is more expensive, while the upgrade Flamestorm is slightly more expensive. Because you have to fight cooldowns as well. You don't need the upgrade Flamestorm if you're just dealing with low armor units, right? Or if you have armor debuffs. I think we're gonna take our chances with multi-attack here. And we're gonna get this army to hold the pass. This reforge ability is okay, but nothing to reforge.
Hasotanunku. Doomlev.
Zayden has been pretty much rebuilding Gran Kate here.
Gromadrazul.
Another apathetic. I want to get the extravagant there to see if it works, but effect duration.
Draftum let.
Something tells me that this is not even going to work. Maybe it's not even upgraded on tooltips. Duration 44 seconds, duration 44 seconds. Effect duration plus 10% from lords of Hush, Death, Fire, and Metal spells. I should probably test it in the army if it works. Before we continue cycling for it. Apathetic is great, so just get those. Kalos is fine here as well.
Dale, Castellan!
This one is a must in the army because of increased mobility. Interesting, usually says that I'm so hyped for Norska. Well, somebody has to be.
I serve the Raven God.
This is third wave of Arcane armies. We defeated Arcane twice already.
Su el Grargi!
This balance of power, what the fuck? Has to be the camps. We've seen one camp that had a crazy military. Had a bunch of elite units. We gotta wound Braga if he's following us around. We can actually kill our guys. I'm sending Saint Isaac to destroy Warhost of the Apocalypse and their vassal. This is finally progress making in the right direction for once. Goal to the right now, we can only just chip at them. It's like we do nothing really. We have just one army going at them and they're just expanding faster.
Plasma, Doc Uz.
So 3 days fighting Goldtooth and they are stronger than ever. What the fuck, man? Oh, nice. That's the best in slot for the Sorcerer Prophet. Even the Wizard as well, the Demon Smith Sorcerer.
Utu o anko nu. Taida akrak, chasut out. Dale, Castellan, better roots. Krutash Kashu.
I think we ought to sack this. We can't allow this military to be here. What the fuck, man? Look at this! They're losing settlements every turn from us. They're just getting large. What the fuck? There must be just something happening in the west. They're gonna get blocked by the dwarves, no doubt. They're getting bigger and bigger and they lost so much. It tells you that we are just a fly there bothering them. We need more military on them. Vlad is something else here.
Courtesy is a sure sign of good breeding. Welcome.
Let's see this war herd. We have extra his treasury, which is sweet. War has one settlement. They have the shroud in their favor. Torek just don't wanna die. Clan Hellhand's been wrecked by getting wrecked by Goldtooth. We have 19 enemies right now. What's income on Goldtooth? The treasury, the income is more important. 8,800. It's not really much. They have crazy military there. Crazy military. Like this is income. I'm thinking it's the camps are inflating his strength. I mean, look at this camp here. 2 man-eaters, great weapons. We got the 6 of these big elite man-eaters. 2 more for cavalry, 1 lead belcher, 2 stone horns. Could have a lot of camps like this around. We gotta start destroying these camps as well. I think that one. I mean, I kind of want to go around and occupy this area down here. What is this settlement here? We could, I guess, sack to that path and then continue elsewhere. This area is done for now. We don't need to do anything here anymore. We might try to get the expansion on the other side. That camp has to go down. We gotta get rid of this Brag the Gutsman as well. There's a high chance to assassinate. We'll disappear here, so they don't know where we are for a turn. Hopefully, we don't get teleported. That guy has to be wounded.
I ain't ready. You stop, or I mark.
There's 1 point assassinate. Could be worse.
Enter. Nangao's defenses are lowered for you.
Okay, this is it. Northern Grand Kate is under Mam Ying.
You are corrupt, but not witless.
This is it. She doesn't even need more than this. This is enough to be a big power. The other half, we might be a little more greedy about this, especially if we attack from the other side. We rampage to the other side and then consider occupation. I will require more work though. This should be enough for her to get some impressive military. Over 5,000 income, probably going all into construction right now. 25 settlements, so that's basically major power. Nangao's tier 4, Weijin tier 3. It's getting there. Kunlan tier 3, Pengyang tier 2. We got tier 3 Haichai. Another 10-20 turns, she'll have good stuff. The plan here is to send Saint Isaac to destroy Archeon. Look at this damage here. They're getting fucked by the climate. That was a high roll. Damn. This guy is enough probably to cripple this army to never recover, because the climate is bad for them. This is why we want to level these guys for the campaign, so we can cripple them without really doing much. And at some point just auto-resolve the weak army. They're in a bad climate, so they're begging for to be harassed.
None may direct my recipes.
These guys have special skills and they are really hard to get rid of. So they're really good as agents. They have also a higher chance to not get harassed, higher chance to succeed, and increased damage on assault. I'm not really worried about this unless they send boat. They're gonna retreat this. I guess we can rampage here.
I follow
This one is better. 100 power, a lot of metal there. I have no spell resist. They're not gonna attack this. This army will take multiple turns to replenish. Okay. Nobody's nearby. It looked like a high roll. That guy is in the close. That guy is with Zeta now. This is a retreat. This is a retreat. They can't retrieve attack the settlement. We'll just be on the pet to Archeon. We can do a little bit more risky with this. We still have the books. Archeon is a menace because the regiments renown are constantly getting recruited and their characters are just getting stronger over time. So there's no end to him because we have to destroy him. We can't work with him this campaign. The moment he finished Tamarkan, he went this way, so it was meant to be. They could probably get like 3 armies every 6-7 turns. I think Demon Prince is way worse regarding this, but you rarely see him do well. Demon Prince has potentially the strongest air faction. They have the Zinch stance, which is crazy. So lightning strike delays their approach, and we can turn everything around. I gave Agneta freedom over Demon Prince, so he done something with the Demon Prince in the mod. We'll just go for rate of fire here. Gonna land this. This is our shooting formation. I think we can eliminate the garrison before the reinforcements. Let these guys fire at will. Okay, boys, have fun. We are playing defensively here.
Hatsuk! Onun kule! Sisudam!
Yeah, the long range missiles are so easily dodged.
Hashot Noma! Hasut Kara! Lumsgar! Zulu da Zharr! Makarzia Balmansi! Gott!
The Ogre Bulls are weak to Fate, but not the Iron Gods. Guess Iron Gods have way more HP. It's 8,000 versus 9,300.
Uribu! Asumorangaslok! Stars! Is Abdomska! Stand! Rikasa! Sakton Südpu! Drafter! Das ist Asker! Elkramos! Oil! Sarasu! Und Max Demas El! Zharr! Pakita Group! Alpha Man! Ultra Zulu da Zharr!
Iron Gods did okay there on contact. What those Sword of Chaos? What's that? Miasma. Clear is still moving into position. Very slowly for some reason. Have fun, boys. These flashbangs are so good. A bit exposed here. The giant is down now. What happened to this unit?
Zharr unazad! Water!
The right side is taking damage. Might have been some friendly fire there. Too close to this unit here now. Yeah, veteran! The render is getting wrecked on this side. Good kill spawn. Maybe we should have deployed just on the other side. We had more time with the rockets. They're dropping way too low. They should drop to the center of the body. Aiming at the legs. You'd aim like right to the ass. Same with this projectile. They turn around. They did buff Chaos Spoon damage in the last update, right? Like this dude got wrecked. They have no armor to handle 2 Chaos Spawn. More defense and armor tech would make the difference there. Probably would have 3 or 4 more alive. Might have been something else that would work.
This was not meant to be!
Anybody saw on the right side, was it just 2 Chaos Spawn there, or was there something else? I mean, the Weird Spawn has armor Sunder, so the render drops to 20 armor. I guess it's wrecked by the Chaos Spawn then. 20 armor against the Chaos Spawn damage is nothing. They take too much damage. If you didn't get a charge there, they don't get a edge. They had to fight 2. Yeah, that was a Weird Spawn there, debuff their armor. Weird Spawn, yeah. 50 armor is already tough against Chaos Spawn. 20, it's not gonna do anything. I guess they were outnumbered and no armor.
Start it up. Thaumansia Nunku.
Yeah, this thing has sundered armor, that's why. It's also a little bit tougher to kill. Yeah, this will do well against the Bookenters. Yeah, this will do well.
Awanrag. I will butcher any who interfere.
What a chance we occupy this and nobody bothers us. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. The first book didn't process again for more books. I guess it might be done, huh? Because the renders do rely on a charge somewhat. If they don't get a charge, they'll struggle a bit. We need to add more balance apart this army so they ignore us. Should be probably more than enough. We're continuing into Arkan territory. It's a tier 5 unit that is ultra strong, Matt. It's like when those things on the battlefield and you have mostly infantry, you can just cry. Well, we'll turn off the get rid of the book for the moment. So the volume 1 and 2 finds volume 3 and 4, huh? It's easy to dodge at long range, though. Even the player can do it very consistently. Okay, this is pretty good here. We're getting another army here to replace St. Isaac's role to guard this area. And St. Isaac is going against Archeon and his puppet. Spirit is the best unit in the game? No, it's pretty destructive though. Thunderbarge is the best unit in the game. If you have to put one unit at that spot.
Zekturia. Awanrag. Khashu Tokus is Udiol Feyuz.
Imminent rebellion. Too much labor. Man, why are people rebelling at Ying's massage parlor? What the fuck? We won't be able to do labor actions here for 5 turns. The rebellions in this place can get really nasty. It's like I get like so many chosen, and the Zinch chosen are so hard to kill. Okay, we are currently hungry for influence until we clear the tower. Every time we do sacrifices for Zharr, we get 17 influence. Too many laborers in a province is also bad for control. Ah, this is actually says within own territory. I'm blind. Then this one is probably better to get first. This gives us a summon of Fireborn. There is a sorcery technology here called the Powers of the Conclave. It adds +1 to number of uses of these abilities. That's crazy. Probably go for that next, now that we have these abilities. Those abilities where the Chaos Dwarves go pretty nuts on the battlefield. You know, like first few times you fight Chaos Dwarves and you have no idea what they're about, it's like everything just getting blown up. Abilities from the air, unit summoned, artillery firing, and then the rest of them are just Hobgoblins Deluxe, Greenskins extended. I little had one battle with the Empire against the Chaos Dwarves, so I was still learning about the Chaos Dwarves. I deploy my army, formation, everything, I'm ready to receive them. They literally start firing, abilities, blast, that unit, the first artillery firing. It's like literally like a third of the army was dead in the first minute. It was nothing special, this army, but still. But it was primarily because of those abilities, you know, it would have been really hard for them without abilities. Because, you know, we were trying to play reactively, you know, receive them and then, you know, engage, but no, they just blasted everything. With our army literally was like a player army fighting. Our army were the rebels and the enemy army was the player. That's how, what kind of battle it was. It was just one of those secondary armies though. We haven't played the Chaos Dwarves for like first, I don't know, 7-8 months when they were released. We were butthurt when we got the DLC. They want to go for Armenia. Well, they don't know that we're getting troops. What do they want? Oh, what the hell? What is this? What is this? What is this? Alliance. Okay, don't scare me, man. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. I don't think they can challenge Armenia with those units being recruited. We can add some regiments now. 49 factions left. Oh, that's gonna be a pretty formed world in the next 20 turns. I mean, we are late game now. Turn 8 is under 60 factions. That's impressive. But this is what we wanted when we were testing in the mod. It's like under 60 is great. Under 50 is amazing. But we did remove the Rock Pirates, Toreros, and Clankarian. And I think the village too. Again, this guy is difficult to deal with. Another bell towers. Okay, this is no problem, but under numbers can do something. This is in pretty bad shape, and we just got nice troops. 17 extra 5, 22. Should be fine. We can add regiments around. But boys, we're gonna save here. To be continued. I really love how this campaign is developing. And it's far from over. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bitch.